Hello and welcome to an early edition of Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch. And then I broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. And this early morning session is because I have to work today. Let's take a look. Let's go to Depeche Mode Live Wiki. We're going to take a look at Andy Fletcher. Rest in peace, my friend. Okay, so here we go. B flat minor is what we're looking for. That's the key we're in, so I went ahead and set it to D flat major, which is the relative major. This song was released 3 days before my birthday in 1990. September 17th, 1990 was released, but was recorded in 89. It's been played live 711 times. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is a great one live if you've never seen it. There are different versions of it. They have my favorite is probably the devotional version. Kind of starts like, how's it go? Oh, here we go. Right, kind of has this build up, it's right. Starting with an E flat, by the way. It's really fast though, so you're just going. Okay, so if we're doing the live version from the devotional tour, that's what we're doing here. Right, so then it leads up to, and it goes to our main. That's all there is, nothing more than you can, right? And then the song starts like this. Then you got to hit this lick. Right? Then, let's see. Might as well show you all the licks you got to hit. You got to hit this one too later. Wait. And the bass line, you're going to want to learn it here. And up here. And then back down. Like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk through it. The chords are something like this. Well, let me put you on a ship on a long, long trip. Your lips close to my lips. All the islands in the ocean. Right, and this goes for the verses, right? Let me put you on, or take you on a trip around the world and back, right? And you won't have to move, you just sit still. Okay? It's kind of what you're doing there, right? So now there's different, it's hard to explain. There's different harmonies that are kind of worked. So there's different things you're going to need to learn with that bass line that I'm about to teach you, okay? So one of them is as you're playing that, it follows this pattern here. It goes. Okay? And what it does is that is during the second half of the verse where it switches between this one. It goes like this. Then it goes here. Then back here. And up to here. Okay, so that's one pattern you're going to need to learn. It sounds better with the strings. You'll hear the harmony better now. Now let my body do the moving. Where's it at? Let my hands do the soothing. Here we go, back to here. Let me show you the world in my eyes. And that usually leads you right into the... right? And we'll learn that next. Okay, so let's start at the top. I just want to show you what's coming. You're going to learn the bass line, but then you got to learn all these right-hand riffs that go with it. So, starting at the top of the song, you're going to play this riff. Bass line, I should say. Okay, so get used to that, right? Just practice it over and over again until it's like second nature. I use these 3 fingers and keep my pinky and my thumb free here. Right, so once you got that down, okay, then you might as well learn the other one, which jumps up to this, which should be the A flat minor, okay? So if you want to practice something in your right hand, you could do this. Practice this. And then go to our chord change. I think it's here. Oh, wait. So it's, sorry about that. Let me do it again. I haven't played this in a while. Okay, that's definitely your E flat minor. Then we go to the A flat minor. I think it's here's where it changes. It's very dissonant to the B. Okay? So it's like that. Oh, my bad. Okay, so you're going to want to practice that. Okay, so if you want to get used to the chords, kind of start that way. Practice between the 2 bass lines. Okay, and then you want to start working on the right hand melody. The first one you want to learn is during the verse. It goes like this. Oh my bad. That was really bad. Oh my gosh, I keep doing that. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll try to slow it down as best I can, but that's what's screwing me up. Here we go. Okay, you see how it fits in between that? It goes like this. So those are together, that's nice. Then, okay, like that. Okay, so learn that one. Okay, that's one riff you gotta learn. That's played throughout the song. Then you have your other one, which everybody knows, which is the... Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to slow this down as best I can. Let's see if we can do it. Let me play it fast a couple times, and then I'll try to slow it down. See how it starts at a different spot? Right on this note. When you come back to it. Ah! So hard to do it slow. Like that, okay? So that's another riff you gotta learn. Then there's this one here. Let's see if we can do it. It goes like this. So you go in there, and then to there, okay? Okay, so now you got to put the hands together. So it's on the 1, Oh, I screwed it up. Here we go. It's so hard to do it slow. So it's tricky because you're going to hit a C in this hand and the B in this hand, okay? So it's tricky. This one's tricky here. It's why I never play this one. Oh, I do. Actually, I do play. Oh, no, Cordy crashed. Hold on. Uh-oh. Let me restart Cordy because you got to be able to see the notes here. Sorry about this. Well, good. That'll give me time to practice. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's see. It's loading up now. Come on, Cordy. Let's go. This has never really happened where it crashed live on the air here. Here we go. It's taking a while, too. Come on, cleaning up loose ends. Let's go, Cordy. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. It's never taken this long to load before. Okay, there we go. All right, let's turn this off because it'll display all the sustained notes. Okay, and then make sure the key, D flat minor or D flat major. Okay, let's get back here. Now I got to bring it back in. Sorry. Yo, dispenser, good morning. Having some tech problems here. My software crashed where it shows you all everything I'm playing. Let me bring it back in. Piano roll, they call that. The piano roll. Where's it? Boom. That's back. And then the chord name view so you can see what chords I'm playing. Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties live on the air. All right, here we go. Good morning. Okay, so we're doing a little World in My Eyes from the 1990 Violator album. Let's go ahead and take a look. So I was doing this riff. Okay, and so you're going to switch back and forth between those two bass lines I showed you. So it's... And here we go, tricky part. Right? So then you go right into that part. Okay, so we've learned that riff. We've learned this riff. What is the other one I needed to show you? It's not this one. Not that one. It's, oh, like I said, you hold the notes. It goes like this. It's like, okay, now remember, okay, so now we're getting into the ones where you switch back and forth. The other one was this one and this one. That one's only done on the E flat. Okay, you don't go up to this one. Okay, but the last one I showed you, this one, that one does. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you also does that. Okay, it's going to go back and forth like this. It's the second half of the verse. Then it goes... Then here, and then to the B this time. So it's confusing. Oh my God. So the climb is this. Like that, okay? So let me show you how it goes. Now, so it'd be like, now let my body do the moving. Let my hands do the soothing. Then here, let me show you the world in my eyes. And then that takes us right into... Ooh. Right? Okay, so let's do it. Here we go. C minor. Down to C flat, which is B major in most keys. right? It looks like a B major, but it's C flat in this key. Okay, so C minor. A flat minor. B flat major. Okay, now we're going to invert our E flat this way. Invert the A flat minor, okay? And then back to root. Okay, so let's do it. C minor. Okay, and I think, I want to say that's everything. That's everything, but of course, obviously there's work to do putting the hands together. But those should be all the riffs you need to play the song. I was playing along, the reason I'm doing it this morning, I was playing along with backing tracks. Just really, there's some really good ones out there on YouTube. You know, they have like the karaoke versions and stuff, but those tend to have like too much of the song, so I want to play along. So I found a few backing tracks that just have mostly drums. And so I've been playing along with those, and it's actually been helping me stay not only in time, but also just kind of, I don't know, feel the song a little better than just acoustically, the way I play it all the time. But I don't want to bother you guys with like cheesy beats and everything, you know. Besides, I mean, especially during teaching. So let's go ahead. But for like performance and stuff like that, yeah, I definitely want to use some sort of like drum back. Make it sound a little more interesting. Nothing more than... Oh, I forgot to tell you how to sing. You guys need to practice the singing too. It's tricky. Oh, let me take you on a trip around the world. Oh, see, I get it wrong. Around the world and back. And you won't have to move. You just, I think I screwed that one up. See how I'm saying? It's tricky. And then you got the... Oh, by the way, I never showed you that riff. Right? And then... Now let my body do the talking. Let my mind... I got it backwards. Talking. You get it? So that's the other thing you want to practice. And I tend to practice singing it along with the bass line. Because if you can get it with the bass line, then you can get it with some of these other riffs. Because really the other riff that you're supposed to be playing while you're singing the verse is... Right? Well, let me take you on a trip. So obviously, I need to practice it too. So that is one thing I guess I'm telling more myself what to practice next. So I need to practice singing it with both hands. So I'm still working on this song myself, but I think I showed you enough for you to get started. And those of you who are way more talented than me, you guys will be playing it and singing it in no time. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. I was playing along with some songs this morning. I'm knocking it out early today. As you notice, I'm up early. I mean, I'm always up early. It just depends when I go live. It's kind of like, what song am I feeling? You know, I don't want to get on here and just be destroying these songs, but I really want to do stories of old today, but I want to get into a question of time right now. I like to play this one every so often because it's tricky. It's tricky to get it, and I want to start performing it live in front of people. So if I'm going to do that, I got to make sure I get it. You know, it's one thing when I'm teaching it to you, I can always stop. So it's in the key of D flat major, so we're already there. Okay, I'm over at Depeche Mode Live Wiki real quick. This is where I look up all my key signatures. Go to DM Live Wiki, type in any song. I look for the key signature. August, I usually like to see when it's released. August 11th, 1986. It's been played live 839 times. Let's go ahead and jump right in. This is from the Music for the Masses. This is for Black Celebration album, Question of Time. Let me get it down. Haven't played it in a while. Right? Ooh, I was screwed that up. It's just a question of... Right, I almost forgot the chorus. It's just a question of time. And it's running out for you. It won't be long until you'll do exactly what they want you to do. So there's a little melody on top of the... Right, a little riff. Okay, let's do it. The song starts with a grace note. The G is the grace note. Right, it's an F and G. See, G to D. Hold that. Oh, that's why I have to play the... Yeah, I agree. I mean, it took me like 20 years to learn the Moonlight Sonata first movement because I mean, you imagine? I had to learn it over and over and then I would forget parts of it. So yeah, no. Yeah. That's why I created this show. It's actually called the Morning Warm-Up if you look at the screen. And then I kind of made up the whole Waking Up with Depeche Mode, kind of a play on Catching Up with Depeche Mode. And yeah, that's why, because every morning, if I don't play these songs, especially like Master and Servant or Pimp, that one's so much muscle memory. Yeah. So I agree. Felix, thank you. Yeah. You feel my pain. Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's why I created the show. It's really for myself. And then I just decided to go live was because I was practicing every morning, every way, like every day. So yeah, I agree. So songs like this though, this one's pretty cool because I can show you a kind of a tricky way of playing it. Start with just quarter notes or just start with singles, to be honest with you. Just hold the octave. Get used to where the hands change. Right? See where the change is? It's actually on the D. Back to the F. Right? I got to get to you first, right? Well, actually, that comes after this. Then, okay? Then here's a good spot to look at the rhythm of the song, actually, believe it or not, right at the beginning. Okay? So let's say you do that with just like that, okay? That gets you started. Now let's do it in quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice that. Got to get to you first before they do. It's just a question of time. Right? So you're going to lead right into that, okay? So it's not so bad. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not so bad, right? On the F. Okay, like that. Okay, so now you get that. Now let's go to eighth notes, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now the reason I'm counting the 4 louder, you'll see what it is in a minute. Spencer knows, he's seen this before. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, now try it. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I brought the change. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so you get that down. Once you got that, now on the 4, you're going to jump up half a step. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now the F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now, by the way, these are the only 2 you do that with. Okay, there's other ones you're going to be going here, 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 but you're not going to ever have to jump up again. Okay, just right here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now, obviously, this is something you want to work your way up with. Like I said, we started with this, right? Then we went to. Now we're doing. Right, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Now we're going to do the jump. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Oh, that was tricky. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Well, let's do it right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oh, I'm not doing the jump. Sorry. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oh my gosh. Let's do it again from the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. See it? That one's tricky, okay? Because you come down. Okay, so not bad. Okay, so you get that down. Now you can play the whole song. Let me show you this. Get to the verses now, okay? So you got that little part. And the reason why I started you with this is because you come back to it for the final verse. You're going to play that. Sometimes I don't blame them for wanting you. You look good. They need something to do. I looked at you. Now, it's going to change a bit, but that's why I was showing you that now. Because you're going to need it again later for verse, like the last verse. Okay? Wow, my voice is going, pardon me one second. Okay, sorry about that. My voice is going out. Okay, so now let's get to verse 1. And this goes for verse 1 and 2. Right? Right? So I got to get to you first before they do. It's just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. See that? So it's just some G's and C's there. So I got to get to you first. Okay. All right, so let's do it again. I got to get to you first before they do. It's just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. I got to get to you first. It's just a question of time. Okay? So then you're going to go into that and we'll teach you that next. But that's our main riff of the song. Okay, so verse 1 now, you're going to want to go ahead and practice it. Like I said, if you want to do it in quarter notes to work your way up to it, start with quarter notes. Got to get to you first. Well, how would I do that? I got to get to you first before they do. It's just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. I got to get to you first. It's just a question of time. Right, and we'll learn that part next. Okay, so you can do it quarter notes, and then you want to work your way up to the eighth notes. Let's not do the jump yet, okay? I got to get to you first before they do. It's just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. I got to get to you first. It's just a question of time. Right? Okay, and we'll learn that next. Okay, so you want to play it that way, then you want to try to do the jump. Now, the cool part is that the jump is kind of in unison. It goes like this. I got to get to you first. See, they're together. Before they do. See it? See? I skipped it. Okay, so you get the point, right? So isn't that kind of cool? So now just sing it. I got it. And you can do it for verse 2. I could see that, or, well, now you're only 15. You look good. I'll take you under my wing. Somebody should, they persuasive way. And you believe what they say. See how this one you don't jump up? You just, right? So that's kind of cool, right? The only jumps are here and here. Awesome. I love that part. So just a question of, let's learn this riff. Okay, you're going to want to learn this muscle memory. Speaking of muscle memory, Felix. Especially that last part there. This part, okay? It's going to kind of come automatic, and it will. Now you switch, see? That's tricky because you got to go back. Okay, now practice it like this. Right, quarter notes. Now eighth. Oh. Let me slow it down. One more time with the jump. Okay, something like that. I know that's hard. I make it look easy. It took me forever to learn that. But nice and easy, just steady. Okay, so something like that. Okay, I don't want to hack the song up. Okay, so now you get that part. You already got the verse. Right? So you got that. So now let's go to the chorus. Going to a C minor here. It's just a question of time. And where's it at? It's running. You can go to A flat. I kind of invert it usually. Question of time. And it's running out for you. Back to C minor. Won't be long until you'll do exactly what they want you to. Okay, so let me show you once again. C minor. Question of time. And it's running out. Okay, so it's a A flat. This is a G minor. Okay, it's inverted. Okay, those are the chords I'm using. Just a question of time. And it's running out for you. It won't be long until you'll do exactly what they want you to. Okay, like that. It's just a question of time. Right? And it's running out for you. Back to C minor. Won't be long. G minor, inverted until you'll do. I know that does not look like a G, but it's a G minor, okay? So it's just a question of time, and it's running out for you. It won't be long until you'll do exactly what they want you to, right? B flat. And then now your way you're going to play the chorus though kind of starts off very mellow. With an abrupt stop then. Okay, so it's just a question of right, a little rock and roll. 2, 3. Where's it at? Okay, and that's how you know how you play it. So you start off very mellow. It's just a question of time. And it's running out for you. It won't be long until you'll do exactly what they want you to. Sometimes I don't blame them, right? Wanting you. Hey, you look good. They need something to do until I looked at you. Right, so since we learned this in the intro, let me show you this part. Until I looked at you, it goes. And then I condemn them. So it's okay. So it's sometimes I don't blame them for wanting you, and you look good, and they need something to do until I looked at you. Remember, no jump. And then I condemn them. So it's back to C. Like that. And then, okay? Sometimes I don't blame them for wanting you. You look good. They need something to do until I looked at you, and then I condemned them. I know my kind, and what goes on in their minds. It's just a question of time. Like that, okay? And that is the last verse. So you just play it like this from beginning to end. I'll show you how it goes. One more time. Till I looked at you, and then I condemned them. So it's, and then I condemn them. I know my kind, and what goes on in their mind. Like that. Okay, and that should do it. For question of time. I think it's everything. Oh, and then the little riffs. It goes. So there's a riff that's being played over the. So here's the riff. You got to squeeze it in there. Then the other one, you go to the F, so it's. Okay, so there it is. So it goes. Ooh, my headphones are acting up. I hope it's not in the stream this way. Okay, here we go. Wow, my headphones just kind of. I can't hear myself now. Hold on, sorry, y'all. Come on, what's going on? Oh my goodness, I cannot hear myself. Let me turn up the monitors. See if I can hear myself this way. Okay, we're gonna crank it in the room here. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, so it's where did I leave off? So the, and then when you get to the F, okay, and then that should be all the riffs you need to know to play. Question of time. Wow, it's so weird not having headphones on. So let's go ahead and jump forward. I was gonna do one more song. Man, I'm looking orange. I should have set the white balance better. Oh, I know, because the color keeps changing down here. Okay, I get it. Sorry. All right, so let's go to the last song that I was going to do. I was going to take a look at Stories of Old. I'm going to kind of play it because I haven't played it in a while, and I'm supposed to be working on, I'm trying to make my own like drum tracks, but I've never done that in my life before. So let's go ahead and take a look at Stories of Old. Let me see what key it's in. So let's go to our Depeche Mode Live wiki again. So Stories of Old is from the 1984 album, Some Great Reward, which is one of my, I mean, I was in junior high when that came out, and it's so good. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. Search. Here we go. Stories, oops, what happened there? Go back. Okay, here we go. Stories of Old from Some Great Reward. Again, oh wait, D flat minor this time. So D flat minor. D flat minor is relative major. F flat major. Wow. Because F flat is a theoretical key, blah, 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 it's a double flat. This key is almost always replaced by E major. Okay, let's put it in E then. Because it's got like a double flat. So I guess it says right here, it's always replaced by its enharmonic equivalent E major. All right, let's just do that. Okay, let's take a look at Stories of Old. Let me get my chords up though. I haven't played this in a while. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. It's going to be hard without the headphones on, though. Okay, let me take a look at it. So, let me see what I always forget what chord inversions I like to use of this song. Take a look at unselected cases. You'll find love has been wrecked by both sides compromising, mounting to a disastrous effect. You'll hear stories of old, of princess bold, with rares that riches untold, happy souls. Cast it all aside to take some bride, to have the girl of their dreams at their side, but not me. I couldn't do. Where's that? That not me. I'm not like. Where's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't even see the notes. I'm not like that, but not me. I'm not like that. Here we go. Fast changes. I couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Oh my gosh, I have not played this in a while. There it is. I've not played this in a while. Sorry. Right? Oh my gosh, I love this song. Let me go back and do that again though, because that was horrible. Let's do it again. So let's go to verse 2 here. I really like you. I'm attracted to you. The way you move, the things you do. I'll probably burn in hell saying this, but I'm really in heaven whenever we kiss. But oh no, you won't. Oh, where's that? It's fast. It's you can try for an eternity. I couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Let's learn from the top. So the song starts with this part here. I'll walk you through it. Take a look at unselected cases. Let's go here. Okay, so we're going to go F sharp minor, which is inverted. Take a look at our A flat again, or let me make sure what key I'm in here. I can only see my chords in front of me. Okay, let's go scroll down a little bit. Okay, one more time. F sharp minor. Take a look at unselected cases to E major. Take a look at unselected cases. You'll find love has been wrecked, right? By both sides, compromising, amounting to a D, to B, A, and then back to. Okay, so take a look at unselected cases. You'll find love has been wrecked by both sides, compromising, amounting, where's that E? Ting to a disastrous affair. Let's get to verse 1 now. Start with a C sharp minor. Stories. So I'm going to start down here. Stories of old, right? Of princes bold, with riches untold, happy souls. Now go down again. Casting it all aside to take some bride, to have the girl of their dreams at their side, but not me. Now this is so fast, it's couldn't do that, right? It's fast. E, remember our inverted E, and then then to D sharp, not me. I'm not like that. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that again from the top. And then we'll learn the last of the verse. So you hear stories of old. Oh wait, starting down here. You're gonna climb up. Stories of old, princess bold, riches untold, happy souls, casting it all aside to take some bride, girl of their dreams at their side, but not me. I couldn't do that, not me. I'm not like that, right? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. You'll hear stories of old, a princess bold, with riches untold. That could be minor too, but happy souls. Stay there or come back down, casting it all aside to take some bride, to have the girl of their dreams at their side, but not me. Stay there, and now I couldn't do that. D sharp, not me. I'm not like that. Okay, and now a bunch of changes real quick. C sharp, I couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Okay? And I'll show you that riff next, okay? So where's that? I couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. All right, and we'll start the riff. Okay, one more time. I couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Okay, let's do the verse from the top, and then we'll go right into learning that riff. You'll hear stories of old and princess bold, with riches untold, happy souls, casting it all aside to take some bride, to have the girl of their dreams at their side, but not me. I couldn't do that, not me. I'm not like that. I couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Let's learn it. C sharp, couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. E, A, stay in A. E, A. Okay, let's do it again. C sharp. Right. Then you play it again. Then okay, then back to take a look at unselected cases. Right, something like that, okay? So let's play the riff one more time. Okay, so something like that. Then you have the last verses, but they're all like, it's the same way I taught you already. So I think that's kind of it. I mean, there's more harmonies and stuff that I'm still working on that song, but we're going to go ahead and cut it a little bit early today. I I have to fly out to the west side of Los Angeles. I'm shooting some sort of show today. But I will be back again tomorrow. You guys, we're going to play one out. Like you were saying about muscle memory, I always have to play this one almost every day. It's Pimp from Music for the Masses. Let me see what key it's in real quick. Might as well do it right. I'll just play a little bit to round out the hour. Pimp, P-I-M-P-F, Pimp. And from 1987's Music for the Masses in the key of E minor. So I'm going to set my software to the relative major. And let's take a look at Pimp. Ho, hee, ho, hee, ho, hee, ho. I know what to say. Ho, hee, ho, hee, ho, ho, ho. Right, and you got boom. I love slowing it down. Only when I'm practicing, obviously. Anyway, okay. Showing off. Enough showing off. Oh, thank you, Felix. Thank you so much. Yeah, learn it. Start with your scales, your chords. Right, D major, E. I do these every day. Then, F. Right, something like that. My fingering is a little off on there. I practice those. Then I practice my chords. And then chord jumps. Like inversions. Right, then D. Well, see, I'm screwing it up. Right, then E. Then I do it with minor, so then that's major, then minor. right? D minor, right? And E minor, right? Instead of major, minor. So I jump through all those. I kind of start with those in the morning, but I don't bore you guys with that. I guess I could do like let's warm-ups, I'll do like what's another one? Like eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And then I'll do quarter notes in this hand. Three, 4, 1. So I'm doing eighth notes in this hand, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and right, and then this one's on the 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 and 2 and 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this is obviously New Life by Depeche Mode. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Complicating, circulating, new life, new life. So I practice those kind of like exercises, and there's plenty of drills online that are very simple and basic, and you can start learning those drills. And that's what I do. So hang in there, learn it again. Piano's fun. Keep it fun though. I used to stress myself out, and because it's real easy to get stressed out, but keep it fun. Play the songs that you really enjoy, and you will, and it makes it so much better. That's why I play all these Depeche Mode songs, because I love Depeche Mode. They're my favorite band. So, which is funny because it's like AC/DC is my other band. I love AC/DC, Pink Floyd, The Doors, right? I grew up listening to all kinds of stuff. And so Metallica, I was a heavy metal head for a very long time when I was in junior high, like Motley Crue and all that, so I love all kinds of music. And we'll be learning a lot of stuff. I'm just only, I'm only one guy, so I'm focusing on Depeche Mode for now. But you guys have a blessed and happy day. Thank you so much, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.